How to achieve the 1% that 99% don't do for success. It's just showing up every single day, even on the days you don't want to.
Too many people aren't willing to go the extra mile. The consistency that's required to achieve results, it takes doing what you have to do when you don't feel like it, like in spite of whenever you're receiving a no or when things don't work out the way you want to.
Take care of myself to move forward.
You don't take care of yourself, if you don't prioritize your well-being, the body keeps count.
What are some strategies that you use? Keep going.
I am such a big believer in protecting your mind. I try to only listen to either something educational or motivational. I prioritize my own mental health. Your inner circle and your support system is one of the biggest keys to your success. I think it's so important to pay attention to the people that you have in your life, who you're listening to, who you're going to for advice.
You bring up accountability. Are you a fan of accountability partners?
Actually, that's a big part of why I decided to do a boot camp. I wanted deadlines, right? I wanted to know that I did not complete this assignment, I'm going to fail, right? I want to be known as someone that is going to be a woman of her word, or someone that's going to show up and be professional.
What drives me and what maybe even scares me for my kids,
Okay.
I do not want to be seen as somebody who does not show up. So it's really important for me as a father to show my kids that you need to show up every single day. What do you think are those tips for maintaining that consistency over the long term?
This is actually a tip I got from my dad years ago. He taught me about having a little pity party. Let yourself feel those feelings, but then cut it off. Allow it to happen, process that, but then you got to move on.
Do you believe that maybe we have taken that approach sometimes too far to the soft side?
It boils down to how important is this goal to you? How important is this end result to you? Listen, things happen. Not everything just turns into a success story, but you have to choose your hard. You have to decide.
Feel the feelings, but don't let them control you.
Discipline is good. Once I started working with people more in my job and in my career and having to show up, would have to be on top of scheduling interviews and getting feedback from clients. But me not doing my job can be a make or break impact on someone's career. And I take that very seriously. I have to stay on top of my commitments and deliver excellent results to my clients.
Brooke, let's talk about confidence.
Feeling your feelings, but then doing it anyways. It started when I decided to go public with my journey into tech, and that created accountability.
Confidence is really this idea of achieving continuous small little milestones. Every time you achieve this little milestone, you gain more self-confidence. And you referred to yourself a year ago. Let's talk what we believe it takes to achieve that. Is there really just one way to achieve success?
We're all different. We all have different goals. And I think there are people who continue to innovate and come up with new ways of reaching those goals. Even every day, it does come to, like you said, showing up, being consistent, your habits. For me, like I developed time boxing and enforcing that discipline.
When you literally put one foot in front of the other and have the confidence to do it again and then do it again. I learned through that period of being disciplined and showing up every morning when you climb that mountain, you look back at yourself and going, okay, I'm not the same person who I was.
I think so much of it is really down to mindset. If you don't have your mind in the right place, the results aren't going to be there.
It's just finding a way to get yourself up and moving every single day, which is why when I started the Business Athlete Performance Lab, it was built on that idea, that mentality, just get to the gym. The gym is the metaphor for life, because once you get to the gym, you can go for a walk. You can stretch. The rest of your day is going to be magic.